very much. And thank you. My questions will be focused on Mr. Woodrick. I want to ask you, you gave some great testimony with respect to competition, but of course the reason why we are pursuing competition is to improve the overall prosperity and to do that by increasing productivity. You've written in the past about the need for a productivity commission, about the need for tax reform, which I think are all great ideas. But what I don't think is getting across, unfortunately, to the general public, it is definitely getting the Bank of Canada, is the trajectory we're on. We just went through a lost decade. We had basically zero economic growth over 10 years. The gap between the United States and Canada has never been larger. We are falling into a prosperity hole. Could you please paint the picture of what it might look like if we have another lost decade?
You'd see us in the much vaunted global rankings of where countries stand, we would be tumbling even further than we have now. Look, every government has to wrestle with the trade-off between growth and redistribution. And I think it's fair to say that the government we have today places more emphasis on the redistribution part. Even former members of the government itself have stated once they've left office that this government is less concerned about growth and redistribution. I think we've got that balance out of whack. Redistribution is great. It's hard to argue against it. But growth determines the total amount that you have to redistribute. And the idea that you're going to be able to calibrate growth in exactly the same way rather than growing as much as you can and then sharing the spoils after the fact, I think the better approach is to focus on growth. The rising tide lifts all boats, and when you have more resources to work with, you can worry about redistribution after the fact.
Thank you. That's fine. Thank you very much.
Thank you.